Josh, how are you?
Great, man. Is right here good?
Yes.
Awesome.
You're good. Fantastic beard, bro.
Thank you. Barbarian style.
And also mullet. What went into the decision to do that?
I think, we gave it a try, then it started growing, and then I was like, just let's leave it, basically. It's cool. I'm trying to do some fun stuff with my hair before I get too old, so I'm not like a 35-year-old with a mullet. So while I'm in the 20s, still kind of rock it, right?
Yeah, fantastic. A couple days before your fight, how's the body? How you feeling?
I feel great. Obviously, I came from the 185-pound weight class, so the weight cut's not bad at all. The process has started. You think about visualization and stuff like that, and you could prepare for the fight. The only thing you can't do is speed up the time. So I'm just enjoying my days here in Atlanta and just counting down the clock to ready to go to war.
So you were supposed to fight in Dallas, pulled out with an injury. Can you share what that injury was?
So I basically separated my AC joint. It runs along the collarbone. It's one of the few injuries where the bone kind of goes out of place and you don't need surgery. Surgery is actually not recommended. So it took me 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and we were back on the horse, man. You consider this was like 2 camps in one. So
How disappointed were you?
I was disappointed, like my dad says, man, go cry, but don't cry for too long because that's not going to do shit for you. But I was disappointed, but then, I started rebuilding my mentality and there's things like this, things happen, it happens for a reason. So I'm just blessed to be here and healthy again, and be able to fight in the PFL for the second round,
Yeah, so let's talk about it, man. Martin Hamlet, tough guy. He was in the finals last year. What do you think of the matchup?
I think the matchup's good, man. On paper, it's a good matchup. He's a wrestler. I'm a wrestler, He's like a Greco guy. I wrestled folk style. I think I have a little bit more to offer in the wrestling department. I think I have more to offer in the stand-up department. I was raised with MMA. I have jiu-jitsu in my background, too, in the back pocket. So I just think he's a great fighter. I just think I'm better, man, just flat out better, faster, more agile. And like I say to everyone, man, when you fight me for the first time, you're going to feel something different. So I think that's what's going to happen.
Norwegian wrestling, Arizona State wrestling.
Let's go. Come on. Arizona, where are my Sun Devils at? We're a great school. We got Zeke Jones there, ex-USA Olympic coach. I just had greatness my whole life, man. Greatness around me, flowing through me, my dad, and this is it. This is what we work for,
And finally, man, for anybody who has not seen your fight style, right? Maybe they only saw your PFL Challenger fight. How does Josh Silveira fight?
We like to say I play the drums, man. I don't just kind of play one little. We're playing the drums. It's everything. There's not plan A, B, or C. It's all one whole plan, Whatever the fight, I'm always ready for the war. But if the fight finishes early, then awesome, My style is wherever it goes. We're on our feet. We go to the ground. Just don't take me for a wrestler, I will try to kick you in the head too, and strike up top. So I'm just comfortable, man. I'm just a comfortable fighter, I'm meant to be in there.
I was going to ask, also, because on the topic of Martin Hamlet being a championship contender, what message do you think it sends to the rest of the division when you get your hand raised on Friday night?
I think the division's already kind of got their eye on me, I've already trained with guys that were in the PFL season, so I've always been around, Shoeface is my teammate. Omari and I have scrapped plenty of times. And even the other guys in the different weight classes, I've been around the environment, so I think they're not going to be that surprised when I beat Hamlet, They're going to be expected of it to happen, and I think they're going to try to find a way to, stop my style or whatever. But, like I said, everyone knows kind of how I fight, how I do it. The thing is, can you stop it? So let's see when that time comes.
And then, obviously, winning the Challenger Series, what are the emotions like when you get selected and get brought onto the roster?
So they called me basically 2 days later and told me. So those 48 hours, I was a little like, man, that's like, you know, Brucey got the damn knee. God damn it. I was like, why didn't I go knee the guy in the face, you know? But I got the finish, and they called me 2 days later. And, of course, man, I freaking had that feeling of, like, I could go, you know, I'm part of not even the $1 million. I could go continue my career, you know, in the big leagues and go start the next phase of my life, you know. It's just exciting because I've been doing this since I was a baby, man, literally a baby. So now I could kind of determine my future a little bit, you know. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen, but it feels awesome when they gave me that phone call.
Martin showed off a lot of top pressure in his first fight. Do you think he's going to be willing to initiate the grappling, knowing how skilled you are in that department?
I think it's a very natural thing for him to go to his grappling, you know. From the fights I've seen him, you know, he doesn't really like attack the legs. He kind of just tackles, you know, and all the guys he's fought, they weren't straight grapplers. The only one was my teammate, and he got choked. So it's like, I'm not sure what to expect. I know he wants points too, so, and he's a big, strong guy. So I'm always expecting, you know, the unexpected, but I think he's going to go to his natural way, and he's got to try to wrestle. It's going to have, you know, you just won't turn into a fighter and then overnight, you know. I think he's got to force the wrestling, and that's when we start swimming to the deep end, and we see who could tread the water longer, you know. So,
with you being down points, is a finish? It has to happen.
Yeah, in my mind, it has to happen, but smart first. You know, I'm not gonna try to force the finish and then go lose a fight. You know, I'm undefeated. That's a good perk on my side. So let's try to maintain that. Go finish this fight. Put the pressure. And the way I fight, I get finishes. You know, the one fight I didn't finish was a 5-round fight, and I was debating in my mind, should I turn it up or should I just kind of coast? And you know, I picked my choice to just go fight 5 rounds, get that experience. But I'm a finisher. You know, it'll just happen with a matter of time.
And then finally, an American top team legend retired, Joanna. I just want your thoughts on her retirement.
Man, the champ, man. We call her champ because she's something else, you know. I'm sure you guys feel when she retired. I know she lost. It was a you know, spinning back elbow fist. It's rough to see her go out like that, but man, she put on so much performances for us, right? Like that sound effect, you know, like a little gremlin. So I think that's great, you know. I think she paid her dues, right? She's a top-notch fighter, you know. She's not gonna go be a gatekeeper, or she's gonna go enjoy herself, man. She did plenty of wars, plenty of battles. Everyone saw that first fight. Come on, who would come back and do that again? You know, so I think my hat's off to her, you know. I tip my hat off to her, and I congratulate her and for paving the way for guys like me and other fighters. So she's great.
I want to say, you know, obviously you're currently on a pretty impressive 8-fight win streak,
Mhm.
and half of them are actually by submission via rear naked choke. How susceptible do you think your opponent is to that technique?
I think he's very I can't pronounce that word that you susceptible. Yeah, I think he is very susceptible to it. You know, my buddy Shoeface choked him out, and that's how I like to roll. It's a very low risk choke. I don't lose the position, and the best part about it is they give you the back. I don't go taking back. I wait for you to give me the back, and usually when someone's giving you the back is because we have these rules when we go in there, right? How to stand, chin down, hands up, chin down. When you get tired, those rules start to go out the window. And I think it's just a matter of time where he's going to start to do things that feel natural to him, and that's where I'll capitalize, you know. And I could definitely see a rear naked happening.
Okay. You also mentioned, you know, when you're in the cage, you're kind of like with the flow.
Going with the flow, yeah.
But you also said, you know, you're kind of aiming for a finish. You're not going to rush it.
Yeah.
So ideally, is there like a certain finish that you would like, you know, for your opponent?
Yeah, head kick. I love head kicks, man. It's nice. It smacks off the head. It gets that, you know, blood going. Of course, that's like in a perfect world, but I'm ready for anything, man. I'm ready for any sort of finish. The only thing I will not do is I won't. My IQ level is not going to go down because I'm dying to go after him, and I'm going to tire myself out, you know, in a matter of a minute and go crazy berserker style. That's not me. I keep a good IQ, get the job done, whether it's a war or it's nice and smooth.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yes sir.
Josh Sharp,